Greetings. I am Volotharp Geddarm. Oh, I will have one as well. Two ales, please. So kind of you to buy me a drink. Oh, please call me Volo. I feel like we're old friends at this point. I am a collector of stories, travel tips, gossip, wisdom, and the insults of jilted husbands. You know, some men think life is all about work, but you must attend to matters at home as well. You look like a traveler. Where are you headed? Ah, yes, I know it well. You should check out the Goblin's Goiter. They do discounts on Tuesdays. They start with basically rotten meat, and it's darn near inedible by that point, but in terms of value, can't be beat. With this necklace? Yes, I'm glad you noticed it. Yes. Just a bunch of cheap glass. Yes. Actually, it's taken from a dragon's hoard. Essentially priceless. Such beautiful gems, don't you think? Yes, I agree. So, have you a story for me? A tale of grand adventures? Or one of foolish endeavors, such as can provoke mirth in my reader seeking schadenfreude? Yeah, let me get my quill and paper. I will want to make note of this for my writings. Just get my ink here. I want to recall accurately each and every detail of your tale. All right. So to begin with, what is your name? I see. Would you consider a nom de plume? Nothing. Shat Burblebrook is a wonderful name. A hero's name. Yeah. Describe yourself for me. Dullard, uneducated, gormless, overthinker, underthinker. Okay. Okay. And when did you leave there? Okay. Got it. Okay. And what sort of creature did your mother mate with? Oh, no, that's not an insult. In my travels, I've seen all sorts of horrors and abominations from unusual pairings. Let us explore a different track, perhaps. All right, let's get to the beginning, if you will. when did this grand adventure spark into life? Did ye find an ember of mystery and blow on it until it flamed into a conflagration of grandiosity? Or did it strike straight off like the blast from a wizard's fireball? Okay. So at a tavern, much like this one? Okay. And what was it called? Okay. Ah, I see. Tell me more. Uh-huh. Confrontation, the heart of drama. So what was this fellow like? Tall, broad, stout, propelled by base urges. Okay. Set the scene. Fire in the hearth. Curmudgeonly bartender. A penny pincher. Okay. There was a bard playing. And was there merit in this brute's argument? Okay. So it came to blows. And were weapons drawn? Okay. So in this combat, did you gain the upper hand? Oh. Do tell. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. And was the bard struck forcefully? Yes. Oh, spare no details. Okay. Yes, glorious. And was there a great crash from the instrument when it was thrown against the wall? Delightful. Yes. This is my kind of story. Okay. And any last dramatic posturing? Okay. Yes. Oh, people will lap this up. Okay. And what did the patrons do? Unhinged melee. What a robust evening in the town. Okay. Yes, no, that's terrific. All right. And where did you go from there? Okay. Okay. And at that point, how much did you know about the artifact? Okay. And its powers? Okay. And do you have it now? Not to spoil the ending. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I see. Ale. So delicious. So then, outside the Emporium? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Makes sense. And you had to go back to the Mage's Enclave. And what about the Sage's Enclave? Nothing, inside joke. Right. Just, okay. Wait, who? Wait. No, go back. Describe them. Okay. Members of the Flaming Fist. Fearsome mercenaries. They're a Baldur's Gate group led by Elton. Gray eyes, black hair. Okay, I see. And what next? Okay, we can probably truncate the tale here a bit for the proper length, holding the audience interest so vital. So let's see. Did you know where to go? Okay. And did you have a map? Oh, a puzzle. A codex. And you had a member of your party with an intellect sufficient to decipher it? Okay. Was a spell used for that? I see. Tell me more about him. Big, bushy eyebrows, or a dark, closed countenance, brooding and dangerous. It's an archetype my readers seem to quite like. Okay. And what did it reveal? Most curious. Okay. And so you sought out counsel. Perpetua Gagloronis? I've heard of her. Is she really as vulgar as her reputation? Okay. And the furnishings? Cheap or fine? You know, the quality of the materials, the stitching, alignment with the taste of modern fashion. No matter. So, from there. Okay. So up the mountain pass. Okay. Okay. A stone giant. How tall? What did you use for a reference to establish such a precise height? Okay. 30 feet. Sounds better. More intimidating. You know, I've heard there's a bordello in Arabelle that, never mind. Let's see. Another flagon of ale. Yes. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. And thank you. Listen to that wonderful fizz. That's the sound. How much for ale? This place is more corrupt than the King's Guard. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, okay. Right. Okay. And time of day? Good. An ambush? Did your party have a marching order? Or were you caught in a lapse of alertness, toking on pipeweed and whinging about the hard, rocky trail? Okay. Okay. Slow down. Alright, so so Lubdemia Brayback was sent to meet her god. And which struck the final blow? Okay. No doubt died a hero's death. I see. Well, yeah. An edit or two here could make this quite dramatic. Okay. Yeah. And did you have any reason to suspect Zentarium agents? Any hints along the way? You then made it to the entrance, though. Okay. What did it look like? Ornately carved or an ominous, yawning maw? Huh? Okay. Uh, yeah, okay. Did you go in the front or find another entryway? A full frontal assault or a stealth route through the back door? Hmm. And did you find any traps? A roguish sort of character, able to spot any hidden devices set to kill, maim, or humiliate, or all of the above in a well-timed sequence. Okay. Huh? Oh. Okay. Did you take a 10-foot pole? Okay. I've spoken to many adventurers, those setting off and a far smaller number returning from deep, dark dungeon delves, seeking out the luster of gold like a lecherous baron catching scent of a maiden's perfume. And I can tell you, there is one thing that unites nearly all of those who survived and profited from such endeavors, and that is that they have taken with them a 10-foot pole. What they do with it, they tend to be quite close-lipped about, but it's such a strong correlative to survival that I consider foolhardy any who would venture beneath the bright light of the surface without it. Well, you must be truly skilled and resourceful. Care to reveal any of your secrets? Well, back to the tale. What foul beast populated these caverns? An infestation of goblinoid species, phalanxes of undead, bones clicking as they relentlessly stalked you, or ogres, hungry for the taste of the sweet flesh that enrobes your crunchy human skeleton. An owlbear, waste not my time. Is all of your tale to be doubted now? If you've come to your senses, we can continue. We'll have you come to your senses. An owlbear by the lying tongue of Cyric. Let's see, combat. Do you have a signature move or flourish? You carry a sword a weapon you're known for? Uh-huh. Okay. And you were able to find the vault. There on display on cushions of the deepest purple velvet, or was it in an old rusted chest brought back into the sight of the living by a hefty swing of an axe, pouring the mother lode of treasure out onto the moldy floor? Okay, one moment. Let me guess. Just as you grasped the amulet, feeling an elation, having achieved a difficult, nay, impossible task, you suddenly heard an ominous sound that chilled you to your bones. Let's just say yours isn't the first tale of this nature that my beautiful and delicate ears have heard. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Wait, was he tall? A scar over his eye. Oh, yeah, oh, that's bad. Bad. Very, very bad. Oh, it's a problem for someone of more experience. Did he get your name by any chance? And memorable it is. Yes. No, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Nothing at all. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Getting to the action. This encounter, did they find your smaller size intimidating? Well, I would just wager they assumed you must be capable beyond all measure if you were willing to take them on given your lesser size. This is just a rough draft. I can always tweak some wording here or there. Okay. Alright, so... Okay. Rumors of the Lich Mogul. How interesting. Okay. Were any barbs exchanged, or was it all pleasantries preceding the bloodshed? Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, you stand before me here today, so I'm guessing you escaped with your life? And yet the villain also escaped with his. Lived to fight another day, I suppose. Yeah. And you still have the amulet? Playing coy, are you? That is a game I know all too well. I warn you, though, can be quite deadly when played too well. Jealousy is the predominant human emotion, at least from what I've seen on my travels. And so then, tavern keeper, you say? Oh, most unexpected. Huh? Okay. Yeah, interesting. Okay. So he showed up there at the end. Most curious. Far-fetched, maybe, but then so is most of your tale. Okay. I see. Wow. Well, friend, I appreciate you sharing this most marvelous and wonderful escapade. No doubt my readers will be equally enamored of its merits. And thank you as well for the ales. So generous. Well, thank you again for sharing your tale with me. It is a pleasure to add it to my collection. And I hope you will have a fine evening. Be sure to sleep with one eye open. Oh, nothing. It's just good to be prudent. All right. Farewell.